May 4th, 2000. It started as a whisper, an email with a simple, irresistible subject line: "I love you." Within hours, it was a firestorm. The Pentagon went dark. The CIA shut down its network. Global markets froze. It was the first digital pandemic, a weapon disguised as a love letter, spreading faster than any virus the world had ever seen. It caused $10 billion in damage. It crippled nearly 50 million computers, 10% of the entire connected world. And it was all unleashed by a ghost, a digital phantom who was hunted, who was found, and then vanished. So how did a simple love letter break the world? And who was the person who got away with it? Welcome to Digital Archaeologist. You see, the story of the I Love You virus isn't just about code. It's a detective story. It's a story about human nature, and today we're going to solve it. All right, so let's go back for a second. Imagine it's May 4th, 2000. You're at your desk, probably using a big beige computer running Windows 98. An email pops up in your Microsoft Outlook inbox. It's from a coworker, maybe a friend. The subject line just says, "I love you." Now, be honest. What do you do? The body of the email is short, just one line. "Kindly check the attached love letter coming from me." And there it is, an attachment named loveletter.text.vbs. And right there, that was the whole trick. My oh my, what a trick it was. You see, back then, Windows had this default setting where it would hide the extension for known file types. So to the average person, that file didn't look like a dangerous Visual Basic script. It just looked like a harmless text file, loveletter.text.vbs. A love letter from a friend? Who wouldn't open that? It was the perfect trap because it didn't exploit a flaw in the software. It exploited a flaw in us. Our curiosity, our vanity, our desire to be wanted. And the moment you double-clicked, the trap sprung. The first thing the worm did was pure evil. It was a digital vandal. It slithered through your hard drive and began overwriting your personal files. Your pictures, JPEGs, GIFs, gone. Your music, MP3s, gone. Office documents, text files, all replaced with a useless copy of the virus itself. It's honestly heartbreaking. Just think about it. Years of digital memories, family photos, important work, erased in seconds. But that was just the beginning. The destruction was a sideshow. The real genius of this worm was in how it spread. The second it was activated, it dove straight into your Microsoft Outlook address book and pulled every email address you ever had saved and sent a copy of itself to all of them. Your boss, your mom, your entire list of contacts, they all just got a love letter from you. And that is how you create a pandemic. It wasn't a virus, it was a digital wildfire. Every infected computer became a new launch pad, exponentially increasing the spread. Within a single hour, it was in Asia, Europe, and North America. The sheer scale of the chaos is hard to even comprehend now. We're talking about major corporations, Ford, AT&T, Microsoft itself, having to completely shut down their email systems to stop the bleeding. The British Parliament, the CIA, even the Pentagon had to pull the plug. It was a global shutdown. The total cost of the damage, the cleanup, the lost productivity, it's estimated to be somewhere around $10 billion. I mean, $10 billion from a single email. So the hunt was on. The FBI, Britain's Scotland Yard, every major intelligence agency in the world was on the case. They were hunting for the creator, a ghost who was known in the hacker underground only by the code name Spyder. But the ghost made a mistake. A small one, but it was enough. You see, buried in the virus's code were a few clues. One piece of the script tried to download another program from a website. That website was based in the Philippines. The email accounts used to launch the first wave were traced back to a single internet service provider in Manila. And inside the code, there was a line that mentioned a hacking group called Grammarsoft, and a very interesting phrase: "I hate to go to school." The digital breadcrumbs led investigators to a single apartment building in Manila, and there they found their man. Or at least they thought they did. His name was Raonel Ramones, but when they got inside, they found clues pointing to his roommate, a 24-year-old computer science student named Onel de Guzman. And this is where the story gets really strange. The investigators started digging into de Guzman's past, and they found it: the smoking gun. Just a few months earlier, de Guzman had submitted a thesis proposal to his college. The title? A program designed to steal internet passwords. A program that looked suspiciously similar to the one the I Love You virus tried to download. His thesis, by the way, was rejected by his professors. So, the case is closed, right? Justice is served. They have the creator of the world's most destructive virus cornered. Well, no. Onel de Guzman was arrested. He gave a press conference, famously covering his face with a handkerchief, and then he walked free. And here is the single most insane fact of this entire story. The reason he got away with it: at the time of the attack in the year 2000, the Philippines had no laws against writing malware. I mean, let that sink in. There was literally no crime to charge him with. The act of unleashing a digital plague that caused billions of dollars in damage was, legally speaking, the same as writing a poem. The charges were dropped, and the creators of one of the most devastating computer worms in history simply got away with it. So as we draw to a close on this autopsy, what did we really find? Well, we found that the world's first great digital pandemic wasn't stopped by an antivirus. It was stopped by a shocking global wake-up call. The I Love You virus was so destructive, so terrifying, that it single-handedly forced governments all over the world to create the cybercrime laws we have today. Onel de Guzman didn't go to jail, but his love letter created the very legal prison that would trap all the hackers who came after him. And I think there's a bigger question here, one that's still relevant. I want you to think about this and let me know in the comments. Did the I Love You virus show us a flaw in our machines? Or did it just show us a flaw in, well, us? The story of the I Love You virus is a warning. It's a reminder that the most dangerous security flaw isn't in the code. It's in the human heart. It's a story about a weapon made of words, and a love letter that the whole world tragically and foolishly opened. The past is just full of these crazy stories where technology and human nature collide, and I'm going to keep digging them up. And if you want to be here for the next dig,